How's it going, boys? We're back, and before we started, subscribe, like, share, definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share. Like I tell you guys, I'm gonna keep on telling you guys, I talk about a lot of cool shit, so hover more numbers up. And today, boys, we got another episode of Timmy Talks. But before we go anywhere, we're literally like a nut hair away from having 500 subscribers. And to push it a little bit, as you guys know, I go live every single Tuesday, 9:30 Eastern p.m. So this week's live, if we hit 500, during the live or before the live or at the very end of the live, I will be giving away this, bam, CGC slab. I do have the numbers, taped over so you guys don't, guess which one it is. But this will be definitely going out at 500 subscribers. So help me get these numbers up real quick. 500 is like a super casual goal that I set a couple months ago, and we literally fucking killed it because it literally took us like a month or two to actually get there. But yes, definitely, get your mom's phone, get all your buddies, subscribe to my channel, help me get to 500, and then Tuesday nights live, I'll be giving away the CGC slab. But I'm pretty excited. But let's get back to the episode. So let's talk about Vmaxes and how I was wrong. And of course, people in the community were wrong, not just myself. But everybody kind of assumed that they were gone. There was two big reasons why. And looking back, we're kind of like, oh, they weren't strong enough. But at the time, it kind of made sense. Especially a lot of times, I make reasonings out of the smallest things, which normally I'm not wrong, but in this one, I was. So basically, I just assumed Vmaxes were done. One big reason was because Vmax Climax. The name kind of insinuates, or whatever word it is, that Climax, they're done. And they didn't release any new Vmaxes, in the next set, which was Starbirth, or the next main set that wasn't a specialty set. And Starbirth over there in Japan, they didn't include any Vmaxes in the set, so I was kind of like, yes, of course, they're gone. And also, just because the fact that it was the end of a block, so I was like, there's no way they're going to bring in a whole, Vmaxes in, Starbirth, and of course, like the Sinnoh remake sets, because in all technicality, you can't go Vmax in those sets or in that region. So then I was kind of like, okay, it makes sense, they're not going to include it. But looking back, there was a couple more reasons why they should have. And going straight to the TCG, the game in general, there's a whole bunch of Vmaxes that they did release with a F symbol. So if they're going to keep the same rotation as the V-Stars, why won't they make some new ones, especially if they're missing some Vmaxes? For example, I know everybody talks about the Heatran, Melmetal, and Machamp. Me especially, I can see a Machamp Vmax coming out in the next upcoming sets. So for me, I'm sitting here going we knew we were missing those. Why would they not want to make those? You know what I'm saying? Especially if I can remember correctly, they still made some Megas in the last 4 sets of X and Y. They had a whole, block circled around Alakazam, Gardevoir, and I forgot what other Megas in the end of X and Y. So it kind of makes sense that they kind of went ahead and did it with this one too. Especially with us missing a couple VMAXs. And we saw them bring Kingler VMAX, which was one of the ones we were missing, and then they threw in a new one, Aggron VMAX. So I'm thinking that's probably what they're going to do with the last 4 that we're missing. I'm thinking they're going to do the Heatran VMAX as the special Sinnoh representative of a VMAX, and then they're going to do one of the ones that we're missing. I can't predict right now, and we surely don't have to wait that long, especially since the set, that double set over there in Japan's coming out in the next 2 or 3 weeks. We might not even have to wait that long at all to find out which one it is. But I'm kind of making a soft prediction that's going to be one of those, just because they want to go ahead and complete the ones that they're missing. But they're definitely not gone. And I should have 100% thought about it with the rotation, because Pokemon does follow religiously, not religiously because it's kind of new, but rotation, especially like I said, just the whole fact that we're in rotation there for now. But I'm excited for it. The sets, over there in Japan, the Astral, man, once again, so many star names, they're confusing me, but Time Gazer and Space Spiral, they're going to include, as far as I can see, each set is going to include 2 V-Stars, one of them being the legendaries, and one is going to be like something random, I think, Sinnofied. So it's going to be 2 V-Stars in each set and a Vmax. So there's going to be, total, there's going to be 2 brand new Vmaxes and 4 brand new V-Stars. The set coming up over here, Astral Radiance, we already know there's going to be 8 V-Stars in that set. It's going to be the 3 Hisuian starters, Darkrai, the 2 legendaries, Pokémon and Dahlia, and then we're going to be missing the 2, one-offs that's going to be coming in each one of the sets. So that opens up some other questions too. We already know that they're not going to do any crazy, alternate arts or anything in like the main set V-Stars, because, we've already seen them only make gold versions of certain cards. Going back to the Samurott, going back to Arceus, and what I'm expecting that they're going to do with Dahlia and Palkia. They're only going to make, like the special V-Star version of it is going to be just a gold. But with the new VMAXs, does that open the door back up to a VMAX alternate art? I'm really, curious about that. And then especially, I don't know if it does, because usually they only pick one Pokemon out of the set to give it a special treatment from gold or from anything, as we saw that they did in the last set. Instead of giving gold to all 3 of the starters, they only gave it to Samurott. So we know that they're only going to do the special treatment for one of the Pokemon. So it's got me thinking, are VMAX alternates also gone? Or are they going to, include them in this one? Even though there's, arguments towards both. I would be really excited to see, if they don't take them away, especially as they know, Pokemon knows that VMAX alternates are definitely like the high chase cards of every single set. So it got me thinking about that too. And then one last thought too of them being gone. So I'm guessing, how we're missing like the Pikachu from Core? How are we gonna get that one? And as you guys can see right here, this is a whole brand new Pikachu. And going back to like the set, it's a set F. So going back to like the set that we're in right now, I don't know, that's kind of got me thinking about it too. Which I know normally I have like, more theories about everything, but this one definitely has me in a blank. Especially as of right now, I don't even know if we get all the core promos, or if they just stay Japanese. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This whole VMAX thing definitely caught me off guard, but I shouldn't have let it catch me off guard, especially since the reasons were kind of weak. But I am excited to get, the ones that we're missing. And of course, the other one, the one-ups that we're going to get that, represents Sinnoh. So, I don't know. Overall, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this at all. And they also give us a little bit of a clue with the Yoxis and the Zeraora start decks that are going to come over there. Not the start decks, but the high class decks over there in Japan. So, we should have assumed wiser, especially the writing was on the wall. But I think a lot of it just stuck to our guns. But overall, I don't have any answers for this. I'm kind of just excited. I'm excited that they're not gone. Especially the VMAXs are pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. VMAXs are pretty cool. V-Stars are really, really nice. But I don't know. I fell in love with VMAXs, and that kind of makes sense. And if not, if we're still in the same, Sword and Shield in general, it kind of makes sense that they continue it. But I don't have much else to talk about in this Timmy Talk. I just kind of want to, bring all that out there to the light that, they're not gone. But definitely, boys, don't forget about the giveaway. As soon as I hit 500, hopefully, before the live or during the live, if we can hit 500, this will be going out. I'm going to do a spin the wheel. So definitely, if you guys want to hang out with me Tuesday night, stop by. You might win. And let's get to a pack real quick. Just to see what's up. I do have a couple more of these sleeve blisters coming my way. I got a pretty decent deal. I know like Walmart went up to like $4.60 or some shit like that. But I ended up finding some for like $3.80 online. I think only paid like $5 ship. So I bought a good amount. So I'm pretty excited that I was able to get those. Oh shit, there's definitely something in here. Code card boys, get it while it's hot, get it while you can. And so I'm gonna get a couple more sleeves. And then I was thinking about going straight into just like booster boxes and just working off of one booster box. But then I kind of thought about, you know, the fact that booster boxes are going to be hard to get until that second wave. So I was kind of sitting here with like, what am I going to do? And I'm going to be honest, boys. I really don't want to open up any other set except for Brilliant Stars. So I'm in a bubble. So if you guys know any good leads of somewhere, you know, somewhere where I can get some Brilliant Stars booster boxes, definitely let me know down there in the comments. Put some links on me. Hit me up on Instagram at Eddie Broski. Basically, exactly, you know, like how my name is on the channel, Eddie Broski, and send me some links. I'm basically looking to see if I can find them at least at $115, $100, somewhere between there, and with free shipping on the websites that do free shipping after like 100 or 200. So, well, most of them do it for like 150 or 200. So definitely link me, put me on. Definitely looking to restock real quick. And all right, if it's not in the next slot, then it's in the last slot. Oh nope, it is. Nice. It's extra for Vmax, Rapid Strike. I pulled the single strike one on my live last week, so I'm excited to get this one. Let's see if it's a double bang. Oh, it is a double banger. And I think it's just a V. Oh no, it's a real double banger. It's like literally Vmax on Vmax, which is really fitting because we were talking about Vmaxes today. And I don't have this one, so I'm definitely excited to pull it. But yo, that's what's up. But with all that being out the way, boys, honestly, I don't got nothing to say. So we gone.